Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm here today to talk to you about grinders. So on the right hand side we have an on-demand grinder, on the left we have a Dosa Grinder. So these are the two types of grinders that you will come across essentially. There are other differences, but they tend to centre around the blades and so on, and they're more intricate in terms of detail. So do give us a call and have a chat about that if you've got any more in-depth questions. Very simply, an on-demand grinder. You pop your handle underneath and it grinds on demand. So if I put this into here, there we go. Gives me a shot of coffee, pre-ground, pre-measured, and then tamp it down, pop it into my coffee machine to make a coffee. A Dosa Grinder works slightly differently. So a Dosa Grinder works on, you grind in advance, and then the shots are then ready to be dispensed. So you just pull it one back, and then there's your shot, and then tamp it down. So essentially, a Dosa Grinder, as the name suggests, you dose each shot into your handle. So 2 pulls for 2 shots and 2 cups, 1 pull for 1 shot. This is all collected in this dosing section here at the front. This one, some hold different amounts. This one holds about 22 I think before it needs refilling. The obvious problem with this is that coffee's going off before it's got used. I can tell a difference, and most coffee people can tell a difference even just in an hour. It's coffee that was ground an hour ago to coffee that's just being ground. You can tell the difference on an espresso. It oxidizes quicker because you're grinding it finer on an espresso, so you've got greater surface area, which means there's more points for it to react with the elements and so on. So you've also got heated light as well, which also have an effect on your coffee as well. So the on-demand grind obviously gives you the option. It's ground straight away, comes out, it's perfectly fresh. So it is a perfect system. It also means that you don't get situations sometimes. Obviously this will give you the right amount each time. Sometimes with these you can get staff have noticed it's not quite full, and they won't get a full shot out like so. So it's got to be full, and if they don't get a full shot out, then pull it a few times, and then you've got an incorrect amount there. Your coffee machine's been set up on 8 grams, 7 grams, whatever it's been set up on. It needs to be that every single time. If it's not, your grind's been set for that, you'll find that you're putting your handle into the machine. It's taking 50 seconds to make an espresso, or 10 seconds to make an espresso, wildly away from what it should be. Terribly important with coffee, because it's like if you can imagine a tea bag. If you leave a tea bag in for a short period of time and pull it out, you're going to get none of the flavour. If you put a tea bag in for a longer period of time, then you're going to perhaps get stewing of the tea. It's going to taste a bit more bitter. With coffee, because the whole system's under pressure, those differences are accelerated very quickly through time. So essentially, if you've set up for 7 grams and you're using it 9 grams, that might not even come through your machine. That's how much the difference can be. So it's very important that you get that right, and it makes a huge difference to the taste. And obviously, your espresso goes into every drink. So if that's wrong, your whole menu is going to be, wrong. But if you want any more details on that and how the machines can help to control it as well, and how these two interact with each other in terms of working with the machine, and certainly maybe talk through the pros and cons of your business situation in terms of what equipment you should be going for, please do just give us a call, and we'll be only too happy to help. Thank you for listening.